Look at that drag. Hello everyone. So I thought I'd make a quick video about this. Over last night I was training Dungeoneering, and it was really funny because for about 4 or 5 floors in a row I had a few kids that I was doing a bunch of dungeons with, like back to back, and they were literally fighting over if we got a hex drop, who would be able to buy it and who could pay the most. And like one kid was like, I'll pay 50, now I'll pay 100 mil. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, if they're just gonna fight over it, like normally if I'd get a hex, I just give it to somebody. Like I wouldn't care. But they were like, yeah, wow, yeah, like we're gonna fight over this. So of course we get a few soul gazers and no hexes. And then the very next dungeon I go in, there's a soul gazer in a dead end. I kill it and I get a hex. And I was like, oh cool, well, there's some kid in the team who's level 120 and he doesn't have a hex. You know, he'll be happy. Maybe he's got to 120 now without getting his hex. Like, I've known a few people who have actually suffered from that, and that's kind of shitty. So I was like, oh, well, here, do you just want this? And he was like, yeah. And then he said no and just ran off. And I was like, oh, okay. And then the other person on my team, I was kind of looking through my friends. Another girl on my team is hexed. There's the 120 kid who doesn't want it. I'm hexed, and the 2 other kids on my team are like 80 fucking range. Like, are you kidding me? Like, really? Like, nobody, like, the one kid who doesn't have one, who can use it, doesn't want it, and the 2 other kids can't. I was really half tempted to just destroy like my plate or my 2-hand and just have 2 hexes bound, and then just record a bunch of people's reactions when they see that I have 2 hexes. But the one girl on the team suggested that the one kid, even though he was only like 80 something range, that he destroy his legs because he's actually 100 dungeoneering, so he can have 3 binds, and just because he had like a plate, legs, and a 2-hand. So she was like, why don't you just destroy something or whatever. So I ended up giving it to him, and his name was like X Incubus or I don't know, some crazy crap. So yeah, congrats to him, little lucky fuck. I don't know of many level 80s that have a hex bound. Well, not really level 80s, but I don't know of many people with 80 range who have a hex bound, but I was like, yeah, just save your money, and with the money that most people spend on getting a hex, why don't you go buy a bunch of chins and get 99 range before Evolution of Combat. So yeah, I guess congrats to him, and this is my 3rd hex I have had now. My first hex I had a pot for. My second hex I gave to some chick, I don't know, and then my 3rd hex will be this. So, woohoo! Yeah, RuneScaped. Totally fucking got RuneScaped. Like, really? Like, of course, it just... RuneScaped. That's all I can say. RuneScaped, RuneScaped, RuneScaped. Alright, I'm gonna go fucking do Castle Wars and hate my life. Bye. Have a great day.